feel like I should have changed the weather or something, but here we are. What's different about this skin? I definitely selected the skin. Not sure what's going on here. I looked at Zero Beat stats and they actually seem pretty ideal, in all seriousness, for hard mode. The graffiti stat's actually higher than Gum's, and with more stamina too. If you can get graffiti and stamina both, then that's probably the best you can ask for hard mode, I think. And there are some other nice luxuries you can have, namely being able to knock off armor. Without having to boost dash. But that's... I mean, it's nice, but it's not a huge deal, I guess. At least compared to the cost that it comes with. That being, for instance, really low graffiti damage. Since you can't have super high graffiti and physical damage, at least not on any characters so far. You're on an Enigma Zero Beat. I'm absolutely certain I picked the Azure skin or whatever it was for Zero Beat, and I don't see it. I don't see any difference. Definitely not anything that looks like what the icon was. Could we not boombot? It feels like you don't get healed if you get hit by a boombot at the end of a round, which is kind of annoying. Maybe you get healed before. Well, no, I don't think it's even that you get healed before you get hurt. Maybe it is. It's so annoying. Oh. Not much of a jump there. Ow. Okay. Thank you. I even slowed down for him and ended up knocking his armor off. Still need to handle ourselves well though, even though we are an enemy or a character with decent damage output at this point. I actually don't see why one would use Gum over Zero Beat in Horde mode at this point, unless you're going for... unless you have some external reason, like going for Legend Gum, of course. I want to see Legend Pots at some point. I'm surprised that Revan 99 of all characters got a Legend skin. I guess Revan 99 is just more popular than I ever realized? I don't know. I think it is kind of nice about Horde mode though, is it tends to make me feel like... tends to make me feel more satisfied with how much I've played the game after a night of playing it. I don't know if I mean that in the sense that it makes you tired of the game, or if I mean that in the sense that time just passes slower or something. Last episode definitely felt like longer than 15 minutes to me, but we've also had Horde mode or Horde games last entire. Oops. Hold up. There we go. Thank you. They're so patient sometimes. So these cops are really considerate. Just stand just the right spot for you. I'll have to see if Zero Beat has higher strength than Gum does, but I think he does. I think he just loses out on some other odd random stats that I don't usually worry so much about anyways. And maybe Zero Beat was deliberately made decent for Horde mode, I don't know. Or at least a stat archetype that's good for Horde mode, since that's how most of those stats work now. Instead of everyone having unique stats. I'm personally pretty fine with everyone having unique stats. I don't really know why you wouldn't, considering that I think the original reason for having characters with identical stats in JSRF was that in multiplayer you couldn't have multiple people playing as the same character. But here you can, so that reason at least disappears. Okay, so who's the boss now? Oh, who's shooting at me? Oh, Nishima, my god, this guy. Okay, everyone drop the guns for a second here. Get real tired of firearms in this game sometimes. Do I want to just run right after him, or do I want to one-on-one him like I did the others? I don't really have as convenient. As convenient? I don't know if that's even true. Oh no, that's just, Hayashi. One second, I probably still shouldn't be too dumb about running into him. But I can just do something like leading everyone over here. And this is actually the easy place to hit everyone. Any circular rails can be really abused. At least earlier level, earlier stages, earlier waves you can do that. When tanks and whatnot start appearing, evidently that's not quite the case anymore. Thank you, Hayashi. I don't think I should cheap out too much doing this, but it's kind of funny to do, so it's tempting, admittedly. Hayashi doesn't have much health. I do think there should be a bit more balance between the different bosses. Like, some of them are so much harder than others. So it makes it feel really luck-based. How are you doing hard? Oh, trying to spray that guy. So I was trying to not get hit by that guy. Right, hold up. Get where I can hit you. It's not where I can hit you. I like to save cams. Thank you. Stuff's expensive. You think printer ink is expensive? Imagine having to print an entire mural every few minutes. Okay, well I feel much better now, knowing that we're done with one boss. And you just kind of coast on to the next one. Oh, hello. There we go. What, I think something bugged out there? Something seemed to imply that I hit him really hard. You guys really like congregating, don't you? I was trying to turn around there, what happened? Hey. I feel like there should be some kind of rhyme or reason as to why those guys sometimes have the suits on, sometimes don't. Or maybe some functional difference between them and how they behave slightly or something like that. So right now it feels just kind of random. Whether they were one or the other. There we go. Wonderful. You save cans too as a character like this and so you deal so much more damage. Potts is strong enough with his graffiti to actually one-shot normal cops like that though, which sounds pretty amazing. Alright. Maybe at some point I'll explore that a little bit, but admittedly it sounds a little hard to want to get into. Since I imagine I'll just get hit by a boombot and die at some point or something. I do like Okay, I didn't expect him to blow up that quickly. I do like prioritizing. One particularly annoying. Namely, golden rhinos. Golden rhinos are also the ones that are going to give me cool skins and even characters. Oh, the normal cops do too. Those guys will also give you the dummy cop skin, which I would like to use. I'm very happy with that one being included. I saw a boombot for a second there. Everyone dressed in black. Every time I see something black, I can't tell what it is, I just think it's a boombot or something. Yeah, it's such a different experience having a high damage character going through crowds like this. One, you can deal with more of it more quickly, since your cans last so much longer, but on top of that, you're just taking out so much more quickly. I can see how Volicio was actually able to get such a high score that earlier episode on 99th Street. Please don't drop on me. I'll leave that guy there to have his fun later. You guys just eat through my cans. It's kind of amusing how cans become so much more of an issue later on. Because you're just going through so many enemies. You just don't have enough. Which in a certain way feels kind of cool. The problem isn't that cans are scarce, there are tons of them. The problem is that we're just tearing through so many enemies. Okay, that hurt a good deal. Maybe this will hurt you. As much as I hoped. Whoops. Cans. Oh, that's an issue. How did this one gonna get down here? Like, this is a totally closed off. Oh, no, it's not. So to say, it's kind of a closed off area. Cans down here. That's what we want. Beautiful. It's just a line of them now. Alright guys, come along here. Q starts here. No, you're cutting. Stop that. That's illegal. I expect it better from law enforcement. At this point, there's no reason to grind along here and just take him out more directly. This guy's just being cowardly. Look, you gotta come in and join us. That's kind of weird. Do bullets in general just have some small chance of ragdolling you? It's kind of odd. I thought it was only bosses that could ragdoll you with bullets. It's all the armored guys, my god. Okay. Now to the next ones. Each wave just comes so much more time consuming. More Rikaku on the displays up there. Hey. It's a little dumb tearing through all these guys and then having one just grab on me like that and deal a non-negligible amount of damage. Alright, I feel like I need to come up with some more systematic way of flushing out boombots before I actually start really digging into a wave. These guys. This is an interesting place to get guys to... Yeah, beautiful. Congregate. I don't remember if I actually unlocked that back in... Kigurumi, back in... Oops. Those bullets. On the old save. Earlier in the series, for the update. Cans are reappearing. As you probably tell, I'm just holding the trigger at this point. Just wasting some cans, but... Pick that one up finally. Actually, that's just... I think that'll get him. They seem to like the stairs, so let's let them have stairs. Here we go. Find our way around. Okay, next boss. So we can make it this one. See how quickly we can work through it too. Not necessarily very. I haven't unlocked Pyro yet in this save file either. So that'd be a nice one. Hello. Enemy somewhere. No. Ah, the sound of those. See, I feel like I just had some dumb luck and was able to. Whoops. Didn't have cans there. I feel like just through dumb luck I got Higashi both times and now I'm home free. Getting that lucky feels kinda silly. If the bosses either were more balanced between each other, or if there's more of a progression in the difficulty of the bosses instead of just being you randomly get an easy boss or a hard boss, I think that'd be a good deal better. I'm not even really trying to take on this particular strategy, it's just kind of happening on its own. I think part of it is it's kind of self-perpetuating, because if I start doing that, lots of enemies congregate there, and it takes time for them to get off the stairs. And I don't want to run up the stairs to go after myself. When a guy with armor just blends into a bigger crowd, it's the worst thing. Because you run into a crowd thinking you'll be fine and then just take damage. I hardly even noticed I took out Higashi there, jeez. There's Sona over there, isn't there? No? Okay. Well, it'll feel nice to at least actually win Horde mode again. Oh, there we go. Consider that like a slightly longer episode, I guess. Very nice. I'll see you guys next time then, where I think we'll just take a little bit of a break and do some graffiti. This time not on the faces of living things. Bye everyone.